Hi, I'm Smolioli. In this series of videos, I'll be showcasing how Palace of the Dead has become more accessible thanks to the changes in patch 7.4. Before we even enter Palace of the Dead, we're going to talk to this guy to unlock it. Okay, now that we have Palace of the Dead unlocked, let's head inside and see how the changes from patch 7.4 has made our life easier. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, now the wonderful changes that I've been talking about are sustained potions now drop from enemies when you defeat them. You can keep sustained potions up so much that you don't even have to worry about your health, almost. Well, this trap is a bummer, but I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. As you can see, I'm playing as a scrappy ninja. Floors 1 through 10, super simple. You can just go at it. Okay, caution to the wind. So, got a little hairy there. Not really. I was fine. I knew I was fine. Of course I was fine. All right, bow. One sustained potion already. I'm gonna go ahead and set it to my hotbar and stay healthy. Okay, the changes are 1. Sustained potion drop from enemies. 2. Your Aether pool increases so much faster now. With Aether pool from silver chests, if you get Aether pool from a silver chest, the minimum you'll get is 5. So I'm gonna put that on the screen there. So any returners or veterans know Aether pool, that is huge. Returners and veterans know Aether pool is basically your attack, Aether arm, and defense, Aether armor. The higher it is, the more attack you do, the less attack damage you take. And another one. Perhaps you're wondering, why a scrappy ninja? Well, ninja can do things that other classes just cannot. I mean, look at this Lalafell. How he runs. I'm flying. That doesn't help you at all, but it is fun. And of course, you have the sweet ninja flips. Sound effect not included. So as you can see, I'm just running through the floors, not sticking to the walls, which is a deep dungeon best practice. But I can keep my sus potions up, and I barely have to worry about losing in these first 10 floors. Hold on, hey, look at that. So wow, I am so small. It's actually the first time I've been a Lalafell. Just like that, floor 1 is done. Oh, that took 4 minutes. Okay, that took a little time. And just run around, popping your sus potions, and slap enemies. Oh yeah. Pretty unfortunate that I hit 3 of those straps. But I may have been slowed down, but as you can see, I'm not worried because I have sus potions to sip. I'm sipping my sus. Wow. So my Aether pool is going up really fast thanks to the changes. So I got 5 Aether pool armor from each of those silver chests. 15 Aether pool armor and just 3 silver chests. Wow. 4 silver chests. That's great. In the past, Aether pool is really slow. Much more doable with the party, but for those who want to go solo, that's what I'm showcasing with these videos. You can solo it. It's way more feasible. The climb to 200, it's much more feasible now. There we go. So got some strength. Hit some sprint so I can move fast, get through these floors real quick for you. And pop some sus just in case I were to hit a trap, say a landmine. I'd be healed right up. Innervation, not too worried about that. Lowers my damage just a little bit, but I'm doing enough to get through these enemies really quickly. There'll be plenty of pomanders along the way. Pomanders being these items here. Pomander for safety. When you jump in, just go ahead and read any one that you pick up. They're all helpful. Sustained potions. Now, in the past, the only way to get sustained potions was to turn in Gilmoran potsherds, which you get from bronze treasure chests. You turn them into an NPC pretty close to the entrance to Paz of the Dead, close to the Wood Dweller Expeditionary Captain, and you'll get 20 sustaining potions, which you can still do. So you get the sustaining potions that drop from enemies, as well as the ones that you get from turning in Gilmoran potsherds. That's gonna equate to a lot of sus pots, which is gonna keep you alive for the 200 grind. That thing is menacingly tall compared to my little lala body. All right, ninja flip into the key. Of course, the only reason I chose ninja is not to let my Lalafell fly on the ground, flip in the air, but also because I can hide. Well, okay, not when an enemy sees me, and also because I can hide. So if I need to take a break in the dungeon for whatever reason, I am a dad, so if my kid was to wake up, I could hide and just sit in the corner, and if most enemies who walk by would not see me and would not end my run. None of these reasons make ninja actually a better, actually the hide thing is pretty cool, but any class, choose any class, whatever class you want to go through Palace of the Dead, and the door is open. So I'm just going to leave those guys alone. One benefit to actually taking out enemies is that you'll level up, and there is sort of best level to be at by the time you get to the boss. For the first 10 floors, I'm pretty sure that level is 20. And so many sus potions now, I can just use them whenever I start combat just to keep myself alive and not have to run away and be skittish about it. Oops. Okay, so one of the reasons I'm showcasing the accessibility of this dungeon is that you can see I'm not the optimum player. As in my rotation, I will mess up my rotation a lot during this run, as you will see. I will fumble my buttons, but yeah. See, I'll get through it just fine. And so can you, especially if you're actually good at the game, like I am not. "15 cess potions in 6 floors. What's going on? Yes, I am silenced and pacified. I'm just gonna use my sweet ninja auto attacks. Maybe, there it is. Sweet ninja auto attacks. This is fun. Back in action. Ninja flip. Blinded. I'm flying. Whee! All right. Anyways. Thus far, I've just been kind of reckless and just walking around, but when it comes to specific enemies, they can do attacks that will end your run. Palace Hornet being one of them. So it has a final sting, you don't want it to use it. It won't kill you if you're at full health, but say you took some damage, it could really make your run not fun. But we have sus potions, which I keep forgetting to use, but as long as you remember to just keep your sus potion going, you'll be good. It's hard to run out of them, as many as you will be getting through your run. Okay, I went over sus potions and Aether pool. The other significant change, and probably the most significant change, is that if you get disconnected, it no longer ends your run if you're not in combat. So if you get disconnected, you reconnect within 10 minutes and you'll be put right back into the dungeon. And that, to me, is the most significant change, because disconnecting has been my downfall And it is the reason I stopped playing Palace of the Dead, because it was quite literally unplayable for me. We don't have to worry about that quite as much anymore. There are certain situations where you won't get back in. I've actually been disconnected at minimum 6 times since the changes occurred, and I got back in every time. All right, let's sprint and get through these floors. So this is not a comprehensive guide. I may have some tips along the way. Maybe you pick something up. It's more so just a demonstration of it's now doable. It's not a comprehensive guide, but a demonstration of how doable Palace of the Dead is now. Whenever you would get an Aether Pool bonus or an Aether Pool, Aether Pool bonus from a boss, the minimum is now 10. So you won't get an upgrade from every boss, but when it does happen, the minimum you can get is 10, which is huge. I paused for a second there, but I don't have to. Don't know why I did. Success potion popped. Sprint on. Let's take them all. Okay, there is another reason why Ninja is fun to play here, and that is Mug. So Mug actually will get you extra loot here. That extra loot being a sustain potion, which is one extra sustain potion that another class would not otherwise been able to get. Do not run into that hornet as a frog. Oh boy. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Frog's almost up. And Susposh. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry. See, I'm good. Didn't want to get that hornet, but we'll take no problem here. If this happens, just take out the enemy that you were fighting before, and then take out the trap enemies, as they will actually take a second to start attacking you. All right, let's do this. How easy this boss has become, thanks to just being able to use sustain potions throughout the entire fight. So with this boss, all you need to do is not get hit by the telegraphed attacks. But if you do, you'll be fine. I've been slowed down a little bit, but I'm okay. This raid wide will add, there it is, wind burn. If I were to use shade shift, I would have taken no damage. And I would not have gotten the wind burn debuff. There you go. Easy peasy. Ninja flips of victory. But if you wanted to try to begin Palace of the Dead fresh, no sustained potions, no Aether pool, you can do it. You can do it just like that. However, it is recommended to go in with a party first, raise your Aether pool in that way. It'd be a lot faster. But if you are a solo player, as I've just demonstrated, it is doable. It is feasible. So that's floor 1 through 10. I hope to see you next time for floors 11 through 20.